So everybody is your friendly neighborhood Batman. Well, Adam22 and his wife has decided to take their cornstar career into the next step where she sleeps with another man. I'll just let you see it. This is just wild.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today? It's finally happening. Wow, I did not know you were gonna do that.
Man, the amount of hate and scrutiny that's gonna come their way is gonna be crazy. Me personally, I have no problem with it. I don't really care that much, but from a business standpoint and brand standpoint, this is very dumb on their part. They're about I'm pretty sure their fan base overlaps with the Red Pill community, and this is one of the biggest sins that you can commit in the Red Pill community. So they're about to get cooked.
Yeah.
But no other guys is busting her coochie and asshole.
Well, you guessed it. Over the weekend,
Oh no.
Something like that happened.
she filmed her first ever scene with another man.
I know you was mad.
Shit.
You was angry.
I agreed to it, so I wasn't. I say
but-
angry might not be the word.
But you was kind of like disappointed a little bit. Like,
Bro, I love Crip Mac, dog. I just need a podcast with just Crip Mac alone, dog. This dude is hilarious.
you five like cut, that's your cinch.
You know, I agreed to
hood.
it. She gave me a lot of outs on the way in. Like she
Yeah.
kind of kept telling me, like, if you don't want me to, I won't do it.
You
You
should
know,
have said no.
I said that I wanted
You
her to
already
do
got
it.
millions
I'm like,
on top of millions of dollars, Adam. You didn't do that shit.
fair enough.
That's a real friend right there. That's a real friend. Like, this is from a brand standpoint, this is very dumb. Your fan base is not gonna let you slide with this. Sneeko is a good example of this. He's still getting cooked to this day. Like, it's more about, it's not even about, like, if he started his career as a corn star, it would have been just fine. But he started his career as a podcaster who interviews rappers and stuff, right? So the type of fan base that listens to rap is like hyper masculine, macho wannabe guys, you know what I'm saying? And this is one, and I would not be surprised if a big portion of his fan base overlaps with the Red Pill community. And like I said, this is one of the biggest sins you can commit for that community, especially even the society we live in, right? This shit is just one of the biggest no-nos. Like, Sneeko is somebody who's a dumbass who built this community around Red Pill, and also in, like, you know, involved himself in his cuckery. And to this day, he's getting cooked. To this day, they'll never, every time he says anything or argues anything, you're a cuck. He can never get away from that. This dude decided to threaten waters, and I'm just interested to see where this goes.
Enough. But I
Come
told
on,
her, I'm like, I think you should do it. Let's get it
All
out
right,
the way.
so how do you five about it now?
She's
Do I
32.
need to get you an old English?
No, yeah, I don't need to drown the pain in Old English. But
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. They're both millionaires. They're super rich, unless they ran out of their money and this is just a big money grab. So this doesn't just make sense. Why did you decide to do this? This is gonna hurt your brand by fucking a lot. And like you said, your wife gave you a choice that she shouldn't do this, and you said go ahead, and you decided not even, like, if you did it privately, nobody would care, but you were doing this publicly. You know what I'm saying? So this just doesn't fucking make any sense.
I was kind of surprised because I feel like I can, like, intellectualize it, and from my perspective, I don't think it should be a big deal.
Yeah.
But then after she actually did it, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel kind of odd. You
On
know,
neighborhood
a
crib,
little bit of
like
that feeling
on
in
hood.
the belly,
See,
you know?
on
Was-
hood, like,
was the guy
goddamn,
black?
like five real,
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
goddamn,
man.
like, on hood.
Yo, I can just see now like academics live streaming this shit.
What about you,
man.
Flacco? You have a woman?
Let's stay on
Bitch.
topic.
Yeah.
It's fake.
On hood.
When your open relationship, you ever have this sort of thing where, you know, she hooks up with someone else, and, like, at first at least, did it kind of?
That's the difference. Forgot his name. Destiny. Yeah, Destiny type of fan base is cool with this because his fan base, I feel like, is more open-minded. That's the type of fan base he built, so she's gonna be just fine. You, on the other hand, your fan base is overlaps with the Red Pill community, and that's the type of fan base you have. So, man, they'll never let you slide with this. It's gonna be funny every time this dude posts a video. The comment section is just gonna be full of, like, same with Sneeko. It's gonna be crazy.
Rub you the wrong way, or is?
I've actually thought a lot about this because I feel certain types of ways with random girls that I'll meet when they're banging other guys. And you know what I realized? So I'm going to give you a perspective super unique, and
Okay.
I don't expect anybody to be able to relate to it.
Because our situation is different because you are in an open
Super
relationship.
open, yeah.
I'm just in like an open porn
Porn
relationship.
relationship, yeah.
You know.
The way that I
Yeah, at least this dude shit is private and they don't post it online. All this shit is posted online. Everybody to see. Not only are these people gonna bully you, they're gonna bully your kids. They're gonna go after your fucking kids. And like, unless you just decide to disappear and just get rid of your, like, I don't know, podcast or something, but you're gonna get cooked out here, man.
feel is the only time I get like jealous of people is when I lose access to somebody. So for my wife, if she's fucking other dudes, I don't care. I can fuck other girls. That's fine because we still have each other. The only time I'll get a little bit jealous is if I'm like, if there's a girl I'm seeing that's like really cool and then she gets a boyfriend and then we can't fuck anymore. That's usually when I'm like, oh, fuck, that sucks. But like if people I like are fucking other people, as long as I still fuck them, as long as we still hang out or whatever, I'm usually cool. But it's when I start losing access to people that I'm like, oh shit. And I start to feel like a little bad about it. I mean,
But I'm expecting you to say that you're jealous of your girl doing certain things. But no, you're jealous of when one of your side bitches ends up in
well,
a
it would be
relationship.
And even just seriously, like, it's not even about you. At least think of your kids, man. You know what I'm saying? At least think of your kids. That's all I'm saying. Like, don't be selfish. Even if you want to do this, your kids are gonna get bullied. Your fan base is pretty toxic, and they're gonna go after your children. After they grow up and get social medias, they're gonna get fucking bullied. So at least think about your kids. Our society, the society we live in, does not allow this type of shit, and they're just gonna abuse you and your family. It just feels like a very dumb shit to do, to be honest with you.
You don't fuck homeless men in tents. I was wrong about you.
Probably.
No, he's not usually. Do you do it or you don't?
Well, I don't want to principally take it off the table. Maybe there's a really hot homeless guy out there or something, you know? I don't know, man.
Oh, fuck him,
But
dude.
yeah, forget Destiny's bisexual. What the fuck?
Wow.
Jared, wait, but he's kind of listening to like he's really slick though, cause it's an open relationship, but like his girl says she only messes with other girls. So like
No, she right
don't
now
really
she's
care.
in like a girl phase, but she can fuck
Yeah.
other dudes. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. But it's the like what would bother me is like let's say we have plans or whatever, and she's like, oh no, I'm gonna go hang out with another guy instead. That would probably make me feel a certain type of way. But like generally, like I'm traveling now, she's traveling now, like we're hooking up with people. So no, yeah.
I know, because I was playing poker all day the day that she did it. So it was like that. I was already like locked in to be doing something all day. If she wasn't doing that, she probably would have just been doing some regular, like, you know, hanging out with the family type stuff. And instead she goes and does the scene with this other guy. And I'm friends with this guy. I'm cool with
But
him.
you just said
And honestly, like, I can't blame her because she was already a corn star to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, he chose her to marry her. She already was living that life and she started out that way. But him, he started differently. You know what I'm saying? So he can't really get mad from all the backlash that's gonna come from this.
you allow
No.
five fuck her in the porn industry. You just said it. You was cool with it.
On camera yesterday, yes.
But exactly at the same time. But now you five like in your heart, like goddamn, like like.
You know, but I feel like it's something that
It
I'm
don't
probably
fire
gonna
the
get.
same,
I'm gonna
do it.
progressively
It don't
get
fire the same. Do it.
more used to
don't.
it. You know, more okay with it. But I'm not gonna lie. Like, I ended up actually like feeling a little bit more
Did you
emotional
talk with her
turmoil.
about it? Like, hey,
We've been
you know,
talking a lot. I've been telling her how I feel and
Yeah,
everything.
well, just start back doing the girl shit. If you five,
We're
you
gonna
know,
keep
a little
doing that,
different. Yeah.
I
see?
feel like
Bro say like 5, just got his own language, bro. That shit is funny as hell.
it actually reminds me a
I
lot.
appreciate your honesty with that, Adam. See,
No, I wanted to be open with
you're
you
a
guys.
great man. You're a nifty man.
I thought that he would be my ideal
Like
person to
China Mac
talk
was
about it
saying.
with, and then you were probably number 2.
Oh,
What are you saying?
You know Twitch, right? Twitch chat.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of emotes and stuff, and people will say out loud, they'll be like, "Oh my god, that's so omega lol." Like they'll like say emotes and stuff, and it's kind of like, and that's like what this is. 5 in
Yeah.
your heart, you know, all the it's like the same type of.
You would be astounded at the way that he's able to replace any number
word
with
with
5.
I'm a real nifty nickel though.
And the C's instead of B's, like
Like you're 5 in your heart, you know. I kind of
Nifty
understand what he
nickel.
means. I don't even know how I understand what he means, but I kind of get it.
Well,
You know?
come on 55th Street and you're 5 it.
I don't know if the blue hair is gonna save me there. Okay.
he'll save you or make you a target.
Was
That's
the
bullets.
elusive guy? Will he cut my hair?
Yeah, he definitely will.
Oh shit. Okay.
You want him to cut it?
I'll think
He
about it. Okay.
definitely will.
Oh, I just realized you have the
definitely will.
5 shaved in the back. I thought
Yeah,
you
that's
had.
what I said, yeah.
thought you got a
Oh,
hair
I thought it was-
transplant for a second.
Bro, this just doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, from a brand point, bro, this, like, I thought this dude was a very smart dude. Like, he seemed like very, like, he knows his way how to, you know, build a brand and stuff. But this just doesn't make sense. This is, I'm interested to see how this unfolds and how his fan base reacts to this. This is gonna be crazy, bro. This is gonna be crazy as hell. Like, his other his other like people that he does podcasts with were just dick riding him. They wasn't really giving him truthful shit. You can't really expect like, how do I say, like truthful opinions for people on your payroll.
Deeper into the conversation or into the porn stuff, and after many hundreds and hundreds of threesomes and stuff, I decided. Well, we decided. We've been having this conversation for like damn near a year.
Okay.
She shot her first ever scene with another man over the weekend.
That shows growth.
That shows.
The fuck you mean this shows growth? You see the dick riding already beginning, bro. None of these guys is gonna actually be truthful and honest with him.
Bro, but they get on your ass saying that you don't have it in you to disagree with me. So I'm gonna use this as an example. Tell me how you really feel.
What about her?
He's not gonna tell you. He's not gonna tell you how he really feels.
Listen, for the money, you don't want to hear what I'm talking about for the money, young.
I'm gonna tell it
For the money,
regardless.
young.
Yeah.
I disagree. I could disagree with Adam if he told a lie. Like you try to stay away from bullshit on the podcast. It's like, all right, how I really feel is that I need my girl to go out and shoot a motherfucking porno solo scene so she can bring that bag back home. This is a big business, nigga.
Bro, some people would do anything for money, bro. There has to be like some lines you shouldn't cross. Don't get me wrong. Get that bag, work hard, do this shit. But there gotta be some lines you don't fucking cross for a bag of money. What the This dude basically said they'll do anything for a bag. Like, do you have any dignity or self-respect? There gotta be some lines you don't fucking cross for money, bro. I'm just being honest with you. It just seems degenerate. I would not trust a person who say shit like that.
This is business.
To me, it was kind of like, the reality is that her career has been, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together. And
Take a man to realize that shit.
the number one thing that she gets asked, that she gets requested, whatever, is they want to see her shoot with another guy. And
Bro, you guys are already fucking rich. You don't need to do this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do go into the industry to make fucking money. You made the bag already. What drives you to do shit like this? And put your own brand and business in danger over something stupid like this.
And, we've kind of had the conversation over the years, and I started to come to this realization that the reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet that week. I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making.
It's not gonna be a week though. You're not gonna be roasted on the internet for a fucking week. You're gonna be roasted on the internet for the rest of your fucking life. Your fan base is not gonna let this go.
Videos about whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason for me to hold her back from doing something that would realistically be very, very good.
Like when Sneeko said he went to the swinger party and let his girl sleep with other people and get banged out by other dudes. That was 2 years ago. I think so, if not 3 years. This shit is still going.
For her career,
Right.
Because the truth is that the guy that she shot with is somebody that I'm very cool with, that I spent time around. I trust him. When she went off to go do this shit, it didn't, I wasn't like hurting inside, just knowing that she was doing. No, I stay home. I'm not being the driver.
I'm not watching or being the driver though. But at the end of the day, bro, like I said, I'm pretty sure Sharp got the same thing to say as me about that.
I don't know. Sharp's a little more misogynistic than you. Let's hear it, Sharp. What do you think when you hear this?
I look at it like this, man. You understand,
Do not dick ride. Please be just honest and truthful.
and I'm just gonna be transparent. Both of y'all, time's ticking. You only got so much time in this industry. The porn star industry is like a good haircut. You could be here today looking good, gone tomorrow, and it's just over. You know what I mean? So I feel like do it and capitalize off it now while you have the chance to capitalize.
Of course he's gonna dick ride too. They don't need to be in the porn industry. They're already filthy rich. They have another business going. You already make money from this. You could lose this by doing some dumb shit like that. That's temporary.
On it and don't wait until shit starts to fall at an all-time low to say, okay, we'll finally do it. You got to hit it while it's high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it from a business perspective.
For the
Y'all
money,
already married, bro. That's your chick. Shit.
Yeah.
These niggas is just dick riding, bro. This is just elite dick riding, dog. This is why you can't get an honest opinion of people who are on your payroll. Like, you can't. He pays these people. Of course, they're not going to be 100% honest with him and try to hurt his feelings.
Not going nowhere.
She gonna cry talking about what are you talking about? You're leaving.
But that's part of it too, is that we already know that we're gonna probably have like another couple kids, and that this is just kind of like her doing what she can to make her OnlyFans go fucking crazy. In the meantime, in the lead up to her basically exiting the game in a couple of years, you know.
But why would you do this though? It doesn't. The only reason people go to OnlyFans and do shit like that is to make as much money as possible as they can. You already made a lot of fucking money. You do not need to be taking this kind of dumb risk. Not only that, but your kids are gonna get fucking bullied by a toxic fan base. So this doesn't like makes any sense. Like, what is this, bro? This, like, I really thought this dude was a smart dude, but I guess I was wrong.
And that's why I didn't really want to be the one holding her back. And we even had that conversation. Like, even up to the moment that she left to go film the scene, she was telling me, like, listen, I'll not do it if you don't want me to do it. If it's gonna hurt you, if it's gonna bum you out, then like if it's gonna really like make you sad and it's gonna hurt your feelings, then I won't do it. And I told her, like, just go do it. Just go do it, because and when I told her, I said, I got 3 rules.
So he cannot, like, if shit goes sideways and it seriously hurts his brand, he cannot go blame her.
Don't kiss the motherfucker.
She gave him the option.
Don't let him know in your face.
Oh yeah. No money shot.
And I don't want to feel like I have to be cool with you doing it over and over and over after this. I'm like, if I can't handle it, and it's gonna be a one and done, then I want to have the right.
Wait, they can have full-on intercourse, but they can't kiss. Like, that's just a weird shit. Like, it's a weird place to draw the line.
Right, to kind of like make that
what
call.
If this like makes a crazy ass bag?
It will. Like, I already know that it will.
It's going to.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, we have to still leave it the what ifs first. You know what I'm saying? We know this already. I don't want to jump the gun. But okay, let's say it. Fuck it, let's jump.
I ain't gonna lie, these are some fake ass people on this podcast.
Jump it. This shit's about to make fucking a crazy, ridiculous amount
They'll
of
probably
money,
make
right?
I don't want to say number, but it'll be
like real family, real friends will pull you to the side and actually tell you what the fuck you doing. But these people are not really your family or your friends. These are just people who make money from you.
In my mind, I think I kind of know the number too.
Because I mean, she could go shoot it with a professional studio, but she knows that if she just shoots it for her own shit, that she good.
This is why you don't surround yourself with yes men.
She's about to be good, bro.
Yeah.
She might pass you in breadwinner.
Because we had that conversation too, where she said, I don't know about that, but
you heard that
that's one of the things she said to me. She's like, your shit is diversified. Like, you got a bunch of different income streams that are doing what they're doing.
Facts.
She's like, I got this one thing and then plug talk. And the reality is that if, where was I going with this? If the reality is that she said, like, would you rather I not do this and you kind of like pay for, you know, more of the stuff? Because we're 50.
Why not just give her, this dude made millions of fucking dollars. Why not just give her a certain amount of money and tell her, hey, take these, I don't know, he could probably give her millions of dollars and just tell her to shut that down. Go invest in other shit, real estate. Although when you have a certain amount of money, it becomes easy as fuck to make money. The more money you have, the more easier it becomes to make more money, right? So she could easily buy real estate, all kinds of other shit. He could just give her that and just be like, yo, go invest in other shit, okay? And just don't do that shit, literally. Making money is not when you're in the millions of dollars. Making money becomes easier, okay? When you start making millions of dollars, it's much easier to make way more money and double your money at that type of wealth. So he could easily just give her money so she can go invest in other shit. So I don't know why you necessarily need to do this. Doesn't make sense. Do y'all like doing shit in public? Is that like their fetish? Is it like their kink to other people to see their shit? I think that's what it is. It has to be like their kink where other people see their sexual escapades and shit.
50 on everything, right? Like the mortgage payments, everything. Like everything is 50-50.
That has to be that.
And she's like, do you want to like, would you rather have me just fall back on the porn stuff and just be a mom and we could just do that? Or would you rather me maybe dip my toe into doing this shit a little bit more seriously? I told her, I'm okay with it. Like I want to at least give it a try. I want to see if I can handle it. I want to see if it bothers me knowing that shit's out there. I don't plan on sitting down and watching the full half-hour scene or whatever.
If it did bother you, then what? What was your plan then?
See, that's why I was a little surprised that after she did it, it was like giving me a little bit of the bubble guts, like a little bit of the.
Ooh,
I'm not 100% sure. Just that feeling, but to be fair, like she told me the same exact thing. Where the first time that I know it's like the first time you catch a body, right? Like well, I hear it's a little bit something to stomach. No, but she told me like, or that the first time she saw me fuck another girl in front of her, it was hell. She was going through it. Like it was tough for her to watch me do that because she was so in love with me the first time she saw me fucking.
Bro, like I have no problems with people who keep their kinks and fetishes behind closed doors as long as they're not seriously harming anybody. Just keep your shit behind closed doors. Nobody gives a shit. And I don't even shit on OnlyFans models who are just poor and struggling and just trying to figure out a way to fucking get out. You know what I'm saying? So the risk they take makes sense because they're like in the gutters, right? And trying to make money. This dude and his wife were already extremely rich, extremely successful. And this type of risk could seriously harm their kids. So I don't understand why they're taking it. It seems really fucking selfish in terms of like their kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't need the money. They don't need to take this risk. It has to be their fetish or their kink to be doing shit like this in public.
Another girl in front of her. And now having done it hundreds of times, it's kind of whatever. It's not really hitting the same where it doesn't really bother.
And it feels like very selfish shit for their own kids, their kids' future.
You know? So I have now talked about this
from time to time.
I haven't, but this definitely kind of like opens the door to that more but see, all right, this is the thing too, is that if I'm going to shoot with other girls, it's not like I'm going to shoot with like other girls that she doesn't know or whatever. Cause me and her are in the same category. We don't trust girls. Like
have you shot without her?
I have a couple times. Yeah. But like we haven't like really made a thing out of it. I don't have my own OnlyFans. And it's definitely a possibility, like when we're doing the panels and shit like that, there's definitely been girls where I knew that I could be like, hey, you tested? I'm tested. Like we could just go film something right now and maybe I could just drop it on the Plug Talk DMs or whatever and make X amount of dollars. But I'm kind of in the same situation that she's in where neither of us wants to end up in a situation where one of these girls could say something about me. You know, like the best insurance policy that we got is that we always shoot together. So no girl could really say, hey
that's real,
you did this, and this, which is like always the biggest worry because.
Man, I don't know. I'm done, bro. But this is just crazy. Like, this doesn't make any sense. The only logical reasoning I figured out is this their kink or fetish to do shit in public like this. But like they're also risking like their kids in the future getting seriously bullied and having a hard life, not in terms of financially, but just having a normal life. And he's risking his brand of like seriously hurting his brand and his image. So it just seems really selfish and stupid. So I don't get this. I'm just interested to see how this unfolds.